everyone. So today, as you can see, I'm wearing my Kanna wig. This is my first video, so please bear with me. I wanted to do a video on how to do Kanna's hair for a convention, and not specifically styling, but the placement for these and keeping them set for a whole convention. Now, when I first got this cosplay and I was working with it, I did a few trial runs, and every time I did, this was always falling off my wig. And it was like, no matter how hard I tried, it's like, nope, it's gonna fall. Now, these are styrofoam, they're not plastic, and I know some people have them as plastic than styrofoam. The plastic to me, I feel, is a little bit more heavier, whereas in styrofoam, they're very lightweight and you don't need any more gravity on your wig than you already do. So with these, I actually had super glued all of them together, and the reason I did that was because in the anime, you don't see how her hair shows through them. So to me, it was easier just to keep them all set, and especially when keeping them all together, it also helped with setting them in a specific place. So, not saying that you should, but you can. I did find it easier. So for this tutorial on how I'm doing this, you will need two of these. They're thicker hair bands. You can buy them at Walmart, or I'm sure you would CVS. You can use the thinner ones, but if you do, I recommend at least 2 to 3 of them to give that fullness that you're going to need for this. I also recommend that using these, if you have any types at all, they have to just be, it's like a needle, but with a little ball on the end, so it will stop whatever it's going through. It's like a holding pin that you use usually with sewing, and that's what I would use. So when doing this, I recommend taking this, and you use this or whatever you may have gotten if you bought the wig or anything that you currently have to do this. So I take the hair, put it through the loop like that. I always go right below the band of where I've sectioned off the hair, and then I will go through and I will poke it through there, and then the loop doesn't go all the way through, so I will push the hair through there, and it makes this good. So pull that through. Love the thunder. So then slowly pull that through. Okay, so now this is where you could decide on your placement. You can have it up higher here, or you can have it lower here. Everyone's preference is different. I kind of like it in the middle. I don't like it too high because then it hits my face throughout the convention, and whereas this, it's a little bit more comfortable. I can still rotate and whatnot. So you take the big rubber band that I talked about before, and you put it right below where you're gonna do it. If you have to, just a little bit higher, and then tie that onto your ponytail. And as you can see, it still does not keep it up for the most part. Like if I do that, it's going to cause the ponytail to fall. So then you have to get your needle, one of these, and open that, and you're just gonna grab one. You should only need one. You can use more if needed. So you take one and you insert it into the ponytail, this that you made, the rubber band. Just put it through it. I find that it holds better if you do. Or at least put it that way. You can even stick it through the hair, and then stick it at an angle where you can stick it through your styrofoam. But make sure to be careful that it does not pierce through your styrofoam, otherwise that's a very uncomfortable thing you're going to deal with. Then afterwards you can push it down just a little bit to hide it, and it's gone. So I noticed that when I had this throughout the convention, it kind of just stayed put and it wasn't moving or anything like that, and it worked really well for me. Everyone, it works for everyone differently. I recommend if you're trying this for the first time to either have someone wearing the wig and trying it that way, or make sure you get a lot of practice beforehand so you're not sticking yourself with a pin or anything like that, and you get better practice with it before the convention. If you guys have any questions, you can put in the comments below and I'll try and answer them as quickly as I can. But I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys maybe next time. Bye.